Okay, this one's for Gabby.
Remember Jesse's hungry cry sounded
can describe your first birth experience regarding cesarean delivery.
I felt like I really was not given an option in the choice, and I felt traumatized by it, and I didn't get to hold my baby for quite a while, or barely even see her for close to 4 hours. I was given a Versed as part of my medication, so I actually now don't have a lot of memory of it. I've watched videos that my husband took, and I realized that I have no memory of that happening, and
Wow.
which is really disappointing. It's not how I hoped it to be, and I love my first daughter very much, but her birth was not the experience that I had hoped for.
This birth ended up in a surgical birth, and just share with me your feelings about that.
It was a whole different ballgame this time. First, I understood and knew I was doing what needed to be done, and that it was going to be done in a better way, and it was. It was amazing. You were amazing, and so were the midwives, and having everyone by my side, I didn't feel alone. I didn't feel scared or hurt or, confused by it all. Everyone was so attentive and loving, and I didn't expect. That's what you hope for, but it was fabulous. And I got to hear her cry. I got to hold her like almost immediately. I got to see it, without it being.
Depend on having some level of trust, that you can trust the people that are helping you with it, that the people that are around you, the doctors, the staff, that everybody is doing things in your best interest. And it's absolutely night and day. The difference between the first and this is night and day. We felt at ease. It was it was actually longer, but we felt more fulfilled. In the end, even though it did end in cesarean, it was a totally different experience for me. I was involved. We all talked beforehand.
Right.
I didn't feel forced at all. We had tried a lot of different options, and when we actually went to the birthing center, I was involved a heck of a lot more. I was there the whole time. I was able to sit next to you, comfort you before she was born. I was able to give you play-by-play.
Right.
And then we were able to share in that together. We didn't have to be whisked away, and we didn't feel like we were at a restaurant getting whisked off our table. We were there, and we shared the experience, and we sang happy birthday to our little girl when she came out. And we just got to be a family.
Right. A birth.
We got to share it. Everybody did.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I felt like you could feel it in the room. We were all there. It wasn't just a paycheck.
Yeah.
It was passion.
Definitely.
Way up high, the dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't
We do Family Centered Cesareans because our feeling is that it brings back certain elements of birth that typically are taken away by a traditional cesarean section. It's very important to the mom, birth partners, to feel that they've had a birth and we're not defeated by a surgical procedure. And what we see is that if we do skin-to-skin contact, make the people involved in the birth part of the process, that they have a more empowering birth and have a better birth experience. Basically.
And and I always remind them that they are the ones that birth the baby. And a family-centered cesarean actually allows them to feel that way. It makes them feel like they were the ones birthing their baby, that they owned that process, and they do own that process. It's not us. It always made me sad when women would say, "Oh, thank you so much for everything you did. You brought my baby here." It's like, no, you brought your baby here. And then just to see the moment that is just the moment of the families where the three of them, mom, partner, baby, are just there, really uninterrupted completely, in the dim lighting. Baby's just skin to skin with mom, and like there's nothing else interrupting that moment. And just seeing the look even between that newborn and its mother for those first minutes, you don't even get that with the vacuum delivery sometimes, you know. So it's just it really is like you're just watching this moment and not doing anything or needing to do anything because you let instinct happen.
Do you think it interferes with your role as the anesthesia person who's taking care of the mom for the surgery?
No, I don't think it does. I mean, if I have to do anything to the mom, I mean, it's not my way. I mean, the midwife's there to, you know, take the baby if there is an emergency, and you know, there's never had any problem.
Great. Basically, I do family centered cesarean so we can respect birth and make it a birth experience for the mom.
So women need to have this kind of birth. Babies need to have this birth. It's a way to bring birth back to these women who feel like the birth was taken away from them in other circumstances.
Trees of green and red roses too, I watched them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands singing, how do you do?